Okay, welcome to Let's Enjoy Piano Self-Expression Method. We're going to look at the left hand, the backbeat of the left hand of the Jingle Bell Rock. I just put down a little tutorial. And again, if you have the book, page 3940, Let's Enjoy Piano, the left hand techniques, a method for self-expression, because you can look at it as a toolbox. I wrote each page at the student's side over a 10-year period in the 80s, and kind of remedying any problem the student might have. And after a 10-year period, I had 150 pages of problem-solving lessons. So I assembled it, and it's been answering a lot of students' questions for the last 25, 30 years. So again, pick up a copy, go to the website, check it out. There's nothing like it on the market, and you can really get what you really need to know to play the song. As for the left hand, page 3940, 41, 42, and 46, 47, putting a right hand over a steady left hand, syncopated right hand. And in Jingle Bell Rock, you need that steady left hand, which I use as a walk. And as long as you have the 4 beats, you can do this 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as you do 4 beats, you can even do it just an octave. But 4 beats in each measure, you set the backbeat. So sometimes I start it with the walking bass. Then I move up to a bounce. So you have, and that would be C, C sharp diminished, D minor, and G7. And then when you're in the G7 position, when you have this part, you can catch half a D minor for 2 beats and the G7 or the G and the D for the other 2 beats of the measure. Usually a chord will switch every 2 beats or every 4 beats. Usually that's the general case. There are many exceptions, but basically that's it. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So far we have okay, that's basically the verse, and you can change it, but you have to practice that steady backbeat by itself. So you have, then switch up to, now as you go into the verse or the bridge, it finishes up with D7, G, C. So you have D, bounce D major. I go to a G octave. And that C, it's leading into F, coming up on F, so I go. You just rise up the left hand to meet C to F. Back to walk, and there's a F major 7 or F6 and F sharp diminished, and back to C. So you can do the bridge in an entire walk. Might be, and then you go back into the no, I keep this up here because it's going to go down to B flat diminished. In the last part you have, so you have B flat diminished 7 into A7. Sometimes I make an A augmented and into the 7. But the left hand would be just straightforward. You do that, do 7. Or you could bounce it too, or just rotate it. 4 beats. Just the regular Alberti bass. Something like that. You have to experiment whatever you feel comfortable with. As long as you have a steady backbeat. And see what fits. On page 41, there's a little example of what fits. And it shows left hand improvisation patterns over right hand, right hand, left hand accompaniment patterns. So whatever your meter is, you can fit in what fits rhythmically, quarter notes, half notes, 2/4 time, 3/4 time, 6/8 time. What fits, and the direction of what fits as well. Your bounce, your block, broken. So it gives you many creative ideas, and it's up to your imagination and your technique to do something steady. You could, the walking bass, you can come down, you go. Doesn't have to be up. You can do that. Bouncing, you can do the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2. So you can just do that, do single notes rather than bounce. Or single notes. That's where it goes there. Let's see. And you can just do a regular bounce. F to F minor. Practice over and over. Or so. Or so you can try that, whatever